Everybody has those movies that you've watched when you were a kid and you knew how good it was when you were watching it at the time, but you, for some odd reason, decide never to pick it up again. Well, Cars was that movie for me. I had such a good time watching this when I was younger. It was amazing to watch on the screen when you were a little kid and you just saw and heard Owen Wilson's voice come on and flashing lights in the fast cars and Larry the Cable Guy. Mater is my favorite. Just want to put that out there. I'm really excited to revisit this. I haven't watched it in so long. I hope you guys are okay with me doing this. It's my channel, so we're gonna do it anyway. Don't unsubscribe. I'm excited, hope you guys are too. But before we get into it, if you guys could go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Any Disney animated movie that you may have seen as a kid but just haven't watched in a while. Go check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/moviesinDepth for the full uncut reaction to this and all other movies and TV shows covered on this channel. And let's just get right into this.
Focus. Speed. I am speed.
I'm not gonna lie, this was really intense when you were a kid. Like going in there and then these just cars just start vrooming out of nowhere and you're like, oh my God, is one of them about to crash? What the heck? And then you see they got mouse on the front of it.
Hey, Langdon, you ready?
I've heard that voice somewhere. That guy that just banged on that door, that's the same construction worker from the Up movie. Can't get anything past this guy.
Hey, morning, Mr. Fredrickson.
I gotta say it.
Imagine who pitched this to Disney. All right, yes, so I'd like to have a movie all about cars, but I want the cars to have human faces. Sold! That was totally Owen's idea. Also, if I remember right, this was one of the best soundtracks in a Disney Pixar animated films. Most of the time you have like original scores or whatever, but this and like Zootopia were just chef's kiss. And we're inspiring the youth of NASCAR drivers to really know how to drive their vehicles.
You got that right, Slick.
You know what's a little triggering is I used to be a part of the RV community when I was a kid. My parents used to take me everywhere and we had an RV, and that's all very accurate. Never trust a man with a stash.
We're midway through what may turn out to be an
Daryl car trip? Man, he should have been a minivan.
Piston Cup. Does the Kings.
I'm just now realizing how awful the sound effects are. They're like car mechanic.
Kings.
His chance to finally emerge from the king's shadow.
He seems like the first Disney Pixar animated character that would just cuss all over the screen. Cheap shot. Cheap shot, you big dingus. Come on, Lightning. I know you're at the back now, but let's make this realistic and you catch up.
Dynaco's all mine.
Did no one ever just stop and say, this man is trying to cause mass murder on the track? Oh no, we lost the wheel. Hey man, oh, I'm good. Oh, dang it, man. Greatest player of all time, MJ.
That's a 50 right there.
Yeah, McQueen.
That's like the diesel of all diesel trucks.
The lead.
Don't take me.
Oh my God. Just imagine if that was a human.
You know, the rookie just fired his crew chief. That's the third one this season.
I think we know what he has to work on. I can't help now that I'm older to only think about the South Park episode of NASCAR every time I watch this from here on out.
NASCAR, yeah!
No tires, just gas.
You need tires, you idiot.
Those are Disney's minions.
1 lap to go, and Lightning McQueen has a huge lead.
Anytime anyone calls a premature victory, they won't get it that easily. Guaranteed in any movie.
Checkered flag.
Yeah, checkered blowout, here you come.
Only 1 turn to go. Can he make it?
You fool.
We're done with you!
Lightning McQueen is 100 feet from his piston cup.
Come on, Lightning, hop your way there. It's like a bunny rabbit. That's a photo finish for me. I edit so much, and I'm like going frame by frame like,
No, I wanted to give the folks a little sizzle. Sizzle?
how is this crew not just like broken him at some point?
We quit.
How will I ever find anyone else who knows how to fill me up with gas?
Definitely can see where the growth is gonna have to come for him in the movie.
Seriously, that was some pretty darn nice racing out there.
By me!
Ha ha ha! You mustache wearing doofus.
You know, because thunder always comes after Lightning. Who here knew about the thunder thing?
Why didn't you all tell me about basic science, huh? We've got to learn up on these lessons. We're NASCAR.
Whatever happens, you're a winner to me, you old daddy rabbit.
Thanks, dear.
I love him. His character is so good. It's just the, you know, the constant words of wisdom. He's just like, I'm ebb and flow. Go with the tides.
This ain't a one-man deal, kid. You need to wise up. Good team.
Can't even take enough time to listen to the legend that's trying to give you free advice. Now this is a movie I want to see, Battle of the Lug Nuts.
That must be really embarrassing, but I wouldn't worry about it. Because I didn't do it.
He's the king of bad dad jokes, isn't he?
Ah, no, not me. No, you rock, and you know that.
He even has a dad car. Like, it's not even a cool car, it's just a dad car.
Lightning McQueen here, and I use Rusty's medicated
Bumper ointment. That is the, like, elder diaper of car sponsorship. Oh my God. It's just a giant tent of rust buckets.
But remember, all that salt.
Don't mind me, there's just a cutout of myself moving.
Give me a little room, guys.
You're my hero.
So is this basically the Acne version of Cars?
Because the track is always lit.
Yeah, well, so's my brother, but he still needs headlights.
How do cars get high? Too many fumes. Did someone just say Freebird? Such a banger. Such a banger.
There's a world outside every darkened door.
This was the perfect type of movie to put on in the car when you were a kid and you were like driving on a family trip for vacation. I just seeing like animated Disney Pixar cars do it made it actually a little bit cooler. Even back then, look how beautiful this is. This is so good. The car designs are fine. They're a little cheesy for my take, you know, even now, but just the nature of Disney Pixar, they always get that just so well. What if they had a horror version of this movie where humans came into this world? I love that sort of creativeness. It's like buffering is the massaging for them.
What a race! I didn't see it, but I heard you were great.
That's always the mark of a great agent.
You gotta break bread with your mashbuka here.
Yeah, that would be great.
He wants some attachment, but he just can't open himself up past the superficial stuff that he does on stage.
I'll stay up with you.
Oh, nice.
5 minutes later. Falling asleep at the wheel is literally the bane of my existence. The easiest way to do it is just slap yourself a few times. It works like a charm. When did Fast and Furious get into this movie? God, he's the worst of them all. Y'all are some petty assholes. Of course.
One should never drive while drowsy.
One should never drop their important cargo out into the middle of the highway.
Back way for me!
This is like the direct opening to Home Alone 2. This right here is how you knew, oh, they're definitely gonna do other movies like this. Planes, boats, trains, we got so many options.
Turn on your lights, you moron.
But remember, race cars don't need lights, so he's gonna be fine.
Not in my.
He even has a chrome grill mustache. I have so many weird references, but that reminds me of when the kids from Polar Express get to the North Pole for the first time, just the eerie Christmas music playing in the background.
It was 5 minutes till midnight 4 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Imagine sitting out there and doing that over and over again. My guy, it's okay. The town is so boring that they sitting and looking at a flickering light. Why?
The 60s weren't good to you, were they?
I don't know, man. I had a lot of weird oil back then. I worked so hard to keep them upright. It's a horror film! At least he landed back where he was supposed to be.
You're in a heap of trouble.
Boy, I caught you red-handed.
What's your strategy?
And he was never to be seen from again. The horror movie continues.
Messi is scheduled to race in an unprecedented.
So at this point, Mac would be fired, right?
Can't happen to him. I don't know what's harder to find.
The Jay Limo Show. That's so fun. Okay, I found that a lot funnier. than I should have, but that's hilarious.
Where is McQueen?
Oh, I have the worst oil buildup headache of all time.
Morning, sleeping me.
Mater, what's up?
My name's Mater. Mater?
If y'all didn't already know, I'm from Kentucky, and the amount of people that are actually like this in real life around here is frightening. And trust me when I say I want to get the hell out of here.
You're in Radiator Springs, the cutest little town in
It also happens to be the only town in Carburetor County.
Later, Mater. That's funny.
I did not give you permission to hook me there.
Anyone want to be his lawyer?
Mater?
Shoot.
I got it. Here we go.
I'm gonna put him in jail till the jail rots on top of him. Throw him out of here, Sheriff. I want him out of my courtroom.
What was all that talk about literally 1 second ago?
Boy, I'm pretty good at this lawyering stuff.
Mater is perfection.
Me, you, dinner.
What the? Ow!
That is a fire hazard. Will you put that sticker away?
I create feelings in others that they themselves don't understand.
I now know where Dustin got his influence in Stranger Things.
He will not be able to resist these pearls.
Ka-ching!
You'll blind your eye out.
You're all aware of our town's proud history.
Here she goes again.
Do they not have some form of a jury? Is it just like trial by citizen?
So what do you want him to do?
Fix the road!
Because we are a town worth fixing.
Even I have to give her props. That was good.
Man, you get to work with Bessie. I'd give my left 2 lug nuts or something like that.
He's the type of farm boy that's like, oh yeah, we need to go move some hay today. Yes, sir, Bob, give me that bell. Seems about right.
Maybe I should have hooked him up to Bessie.
Starting to put 1 + 1 = 5 together. Did you forget about something?
How did you? We siphoned your gas while you were passing.
You took my liquid?
Do you know many Ferraris? No. They race on the European circuit. I'm in the Piston Cup.
Did you not hear my accent?
Customers. Customers.
That backdrop's pretty cool though. If you see that mountain, those rock structures behind the town, that's a beautiful view.
Any on-ramp anywhere.
Minnie, I know.
Oh, the accuracy of dad drivers thinking they know where they are without the GPS. Ugh.
Sonny, she's got a map.
I don't need a map.
The map is right here.
Ramon will paint you up right. Hey, anything you want, you know.
How have they survived with no business to speak of whatsoever over the past however many years?
Oh, honey, look.
Did he just flash them?
Don't leave me here. I'm in hillbilly hell.
The accuracy for me is so bad. It still looks like a dad car with a mustache.
I got a road to finish. Just say thank you and I'll be on my way. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, you're done with putting the splotchiest garbage road of all time together. Good job, buddy.
It looks awful.
Well, it matches the rest of the town.
Ooh, that was a low blow. No, not red. Oh, not the tires.
You know what, old timer? That's a wonderful idea. Let's race.
He should have known he wouldn't have done this if he didn't have a good idea in the back of his head.
Don't need any help. I work solo mio. Fun.
Oh, how can you put that face down, though?
Come on, Mater. Might need a little help. Okay.
I'm predicting the future here. And no tractor. Oh, right in the cactus.
Hey, was that floating like a Cadillac? Or was that...
It's actually getting stuck like a bumpkin on the top of that hill. On the first try. That's impressive.
I'm starting to think he knowed you was gonna...
You don't say, Mater.
I hate it.
Music.
He's like, this is my alarm clock from here on out. Falling asleep to this. I'm talking to myself. I'm literally going insane and it's been 24 hours. Oh, I do love in a summer day, just a fresh paved blacktop. Oh, it feels so good. You guys ever lay down on a blacktop before?
This new road makes your place look like a dump.
Oh, what a low blow. These guys are ruthless.
All he's trying to do is make that their turn.
That is kind of admirable. It's like he's just such a perfectionist when it comes to racing that he couldn't even let that go. He had to come try to fix it. I like that style of hair on you. Oh no, not on top.
But keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir.
It was figurative. Don't just use one eye. Oh God, Mater.
Luigi, take a good care of you.
Why did he just raise his eyebrows like that, the little blue one? Why is he watering the tires?
Oh, Red, you missed a spot?
Yeah, right there in between the eyes. Yeah, that's it.
Caution cones, which of course cars usually try to avoid, but now we're gonna stay in them.
Figure that all out on your own, did you?
Why is she me?
Do I spy a little pinstriping tattoo back there?
No, that was a little tramp stamp from back in the day. No, that wasn't me.
Oh, you'll love it.
Tractor tipping. Oh my God, I love it. Well, we're waiting.
Well, we're waiting.
All of them at the exact same time. The atomic flush. Y'all remember when I said that this was actually a horror film? Part number 55. He's trying to commit mass murder.
Tomorrow night we can go look for the ghost light.
Didn't they make a little short on the ghost light? I've never seen that before. I should probably check that out.
Hey, look, there's Miss Sally.
Where?
Even though Mater's dumb, he's not that dumb. That's a high-key impressive talent. I'd say he could almost drive better backwards than he can forwards. Is there a ramp back there?
No more rusty old cars.
What's wrong with rusty old cars?
I don't mean you, Mater. I mean...
I don't mean you. I mean all the other rusty cars in the world, but you're cool.
I knowed I made a good choice.
In what?
My best friend.
Aw. Premature, but aw.
Was it just a yeah, okay, or yeah, okay, or yeah, okay?
I think you're thinking too much into it.
Hey, thank you.
Did you just show gratitude?
Will you turn that disrespectful junk off? Respect the class.
That's so ironic. I never picked up on that. The war guy's right next to the hippie guy. Now I would watch NASCAR if that was a part of it. Ew.
Hey, what are you doing?
Get a good peek, city boy.
You didn't even put him under? If that's not irony, I don't know what is.
All I see is a bunch of empty cups.
This movie does get really real fast in certain moments. Like it brings a lot of adult themes into a kind of like childlike movie for the most part.
Woo, that's your color.
Yellow, baby.
I feel like he gets a new paint job every single day.
He won 3 piston cups.
He did what in his cup?
I just picked up on that joke.
Don't you big city race cars ever just take a drive?
Not in a circle? Like, what? This is like new information to NASCAR drivers.
And you thought he was gonna run. Hey, can you believe?
What made you think that? Oh, never mind. So pretty. Oh, I love the scenery. It's moments like these that make Pixar Disney animated films so special.
I fell in love.
Corvette.
No, don't do the song.
Corvette.
That's incredible. Looks so beautiful.
Cars didn't drive on it to make great time. They drove on it to have a great time.
That's a great line. That's a great line. It's like the perfect message of like, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
You changed to
Basically making the entire town obsolete.
your town.
I have literally before though, when I'm tired of interstate driving, I'm on a long trip, I'll just take a longer route just to see some cities and see what it's like.
It's kind of nice to slow down every once in a while.
Another great line.
If anybody asks you, we was out smashing mailboxes, okay?
Mater, what in the world did you just do? That's such a good like subplot is Doc and his story and his different cups. Oh, I love it. That's how you drift. And then they use it later on in the movie. It's such a good moment. Oh, I love that visual with just the dirt sliding with it. Oh, it's so good.
How could a car like you quit at the top of your game?
I wouldn't have gone down that path.
I just never expected that world would find me here.
And that's why I tried to get rid of him right at the beginning of the movie.
Who's caring about only himself?
Just finish that road and get out of here.
And there's not even a villain in this movie, really. Like, the whole main villain is the competition, but just to have competitive characters for different ideals.
I'm glad he's gone.
Oh, Red is so emotional. Poor little thing. Not the tires again, Red!
Red.
Oh, he's just sad.
Mater.
About
Mater.
life.
Mater!
Wait a minute.
There it is.
I'm not sure these tires.
Did someone say tires?
The most glorious day of my life.
Everybody can change. Just give them the right situation. That's what you call speed.
Why haven't I heard about it before?
It's a conspiracy, man.
Also because it may be slightly illegal, man.
Ladies and gentle cars.
Gentle cars.
Getting dark out?
What did he say?
That was the signal. Life could be a dream. Oh, it's so cute. So good. Life could be a dream. That's amazing. His whole tent lights up. Hey, you're wrecking my newly paved street. There is so much ass grabbing in this movie.
But I am going to find out.
Find out what?
Excuse me.
It's a show you've been in rehab.
Did you have a nervous breakdown?
What is car rehab?
It's Lightning McQueen, your prisoner.
Shoot, no. But I was in charge of hunting him down if he tried to escape.
Totally not my prisoner at all. Hey, Mac, old buddy, old pal. How do you feel after dumping me in the middle of the interstate?
Can't buy this kind of publicity. What do you need me for? That's just a figure of speech.
I still need to be able to get my 10%. Now, you are amazing, baby.
Sally,
Everybody has to make decisions in life when it comes to career versus family. It's tough. Hard decision to make. Everything you thought you wanted versus something new that seems what's right.
Are you Doc Hudson?
Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Docky boy, right as he was ready to finally commit to something.
I didn't get to say goodbye to him.
Mater, he's the one person in this story that could just rip my heart out if he wanted to. Doc, you remember how you felt all alone after all that time? You doing things like this is not gonna help it.
The race of the century.
They don't drink beers here. We drink oil and gas, okay?
100% chance of thunder.
Why do I feel like Randy from South Park would be perfect for that character?
The streets. Old people are driving.
victory. One winner.
Such a good tie-over to the beginning of the movie.
Speed. Speed.
And then he starts to realize what he actually wants. It's so good and creative and clever. I say it every time with Disney Pixar animated films, but they just know how to tell a good story. I want a movie about them, not planes, jets. For this to be animated, they did it so well when it came to these races. Like, you'd feel like you're right in the middle of the action the entire time. Except we've got Chichiga again trying to cause murder.
I don't think
I didn't come all this way to see you quit.
Let's go, Doc!
Mater didn't get to say goodbye.
Goodbye!
We can all go home now.
Get that lap back.
Oh, is that unheard of? I don't know the racing world that well, so I'm curious, how realistic is it?
It's the Hudson Hornet. Whoa! With that man Axel Green.
That's amazing that they all remember him, though.
Tires, and they go under the car.
Do you want to come over here and talk to me? Pit stop!
Well, what do you think of this?
Hey, did you forget about them rear view mirrors? He is such a dirty driver.
It's time.
I was born for this. Pick up your bumpers. How do you like your own medicine? Same exact shot from earlier, but just now with this situation. So good.
Again, old man.
Oh, such a bad crash. Oh, I got goosebumps there. Oh, I got goosebumps with that fade back. He's gonna do the right thing. Doing what he wished someone else would have done for him.
You just get.
Come on, all you cars starts clapping.
Yeah!
Remember when they said it was an empty cup?
ever anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Well, I got this friend, Mater. Let's go, Mater. He's finally got his ride.
3 or 4 sets each.
It's a real Ferrari.
Blah, 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 blah.
McQueen and Sally.
I-N-T. Always gotta end it with the T. All right, so that was Disney Pixar's animated film, Cars. That was a lot funnier and amazing than I even remember it to be. I love that movie so much. It's definitely built for a younger audience, but that doesn't mean that you can't have fun with it when you're an adult. I really enjoyed it. I love the story. I love the growth that we see in Lightning McQueen and even in Doc. They both had areas that needed to grow in. It's kind of interesting that they didn't have a real antagonist of the movie. I guess Chick was, but he's really not because he's not there the whole time. But they were able to still make it work. It was almost like an inner villain inside of Lightning and Doc. So I really appreciate that movie. I'll definitely be rewatching that one in the future again. If you like what you saw here today and you want to see more, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button, I would truly appreciate it. It helps out the channel so much and helps me out in the algorithm. I couldn't thank you all enough. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below about what's your favorite Disney Pixar animated film. I always love to read those. Go check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/moviesindepth for the full uncut reaction to this and all other movies and TV shows covered on the channel, and also exclusive Patreon content, including reactions to Supernatural, Netflix's Shadow and Bone, all sorts of other things like Patreon live streams and Q&As, everything you can think of. Y'all the best. And besides all of that, I'll